MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Detroit Tigers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I think this series has played out exactly how we expected it to. At 2-1, it's been tightly contested, back and forth. We've got two teams worthy of being here, and I think this will go at least 6 games before it's all said and done.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Detroit Tigers.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in the 6th spot. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Juan Bernero is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, as starting pitchers go, he's not real tall. Now, we've seen plenty short guys be very successful, but one of the keys is having good deception by changing speed. The ball doesn't come out from a high angle, so it appears to come in a little flatter. That means pitchers need to come in at different speeds to really fool hitters. We'll see how he does with that here.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And the average big league shortstop can make every play, but can they make the highlight reel play? In order to do that, you got to be able to put your back foot in the ground and absolutely unload from that 5.5 hole if you're playing shortstop. And that's what this guy does. He brings a different element to the game. He has got an absolute hand cannon.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Well, the mercury has dipped under 50, 49 degrees here at first pitch. Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. To his right, Trammell. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second, left fielder, number 4.
Stepping in, number 4. He stands in for the first time in this one. First offering on its way. Nope. Missed with a slider.
Counts 1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Now a bunt attempt here. And a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the 2nd strike. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
The 3-2 one more time. Popped him up. Evans is there for it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting third, right fielder, number 76.
Standing in, number 76. First chance for him here in the top of the 1st with nobody on. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Hit to short. Trammell moving to his right. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. The Tigers coming up. No score. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can keep it going. He's one of those guys who won at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Carl Lund will be on the mound for Game 4. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, I think the key for him is going to be locating strikes and forcing soft contact. He doesn't have dominant stuff compared to some other guys, but if he executes, he can still be very effective. We'll see how he does.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get a 2-step lead off first base today.
Stepping into the box, Lou Whitaker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading off
first.
for the Tigers, second baseman, Lou Whitaker.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope,
and a
that's
fastball just a bit up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Whitaker hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hands.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. His second home run of the series as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
Batting second, the shortstop, Alan Trammell.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded to short. Scooped up. on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Right fielder, Kirk Gibson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit high.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Stepping up to the plate, Lance Parrish. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
And he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Check swing grounder to the right side. Fielded cleanly, and he is called out at first on a close play as he just does get to the bag first, and the side is retired. But the Tigers hit the board first on the strength of this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second, and the Tigers are off and running early. It's 1-0.
Leading off for the Cubs, first baseman, Frank Chan.
First pitch on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Slider's in for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time. 1 down.
Batting six, third baseman, number 7.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
Lays off 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
One out, nobody on. Hit back toward the mound. And that's the second out.
Batting six, shortstop, number 18.
Now at the plate, number 18. He'll take his first hacks here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They still trail 1-0.
Leading off for the Tigers, left fielder, Roberto Jones.
First pitch on its way. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
And that's out number 1.
Batting 7, center fielder, Chet Lemon.
Digging in now, Chet Lemon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And the palm ball can't find the zone, and it's 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A full count, 3-2 to the Tigers center fielder. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 3-2 one more time. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Hit to third. And there are 2 away now.
Batting eighth, first baseman, Dave Bergman.
At the plate, Dave Bergman. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Now here's the pitch. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0.
Leading off for the Cubs, second baseman, Johnny Everett.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. One and 2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit in the air to center field. Lemon is right there, 1 down.
Batting eighth, catcher, Johnny Klein.
Striding in, Johnny Klein. Here's the first pitch to him. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
High pop-up. Trammell has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Carl Lund.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Carl Lund. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slow curveball. 75 on the radar. It's 0-2.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. It remains 1-0. Now here's the Detroit pitcher, Juan Bernero.
Leading off for the Tigers, pitcher, Juan Bernera.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. The 2-1 home. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Number 76. He's over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Lou Whitaker.
So coming to the plate, Lou Whitaker. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Count even now at 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
And he fouls this one off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And the throw is a high one, but he's able to keep a foot tethered on the bag, and that becomes out number 2.
Number 3, shortstop, Alan Trammell.
Digging in, Alan Trammell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
The 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
The 2-0 on the way. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, but they're up 1-0. Now at the plate, Hoffman back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Nope.
2-0. The 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Stepping up now, number 4. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
The 1-0 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Into the box now, number 76. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And he misses 2-1. Left side, but well fouled. Hoffman leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full. Popped him up. Trammell backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Frank Chance.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Frank Chance, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 50th pitch of the game on its way. In there for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
2 out here and a runner at second. Ready on 0-2. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in to try it again. Kirk Gibson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Gibson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. The 0-1. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
The pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The 1-2. And he fights this one off here to foul it off to the left, and that holds the count at 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gun. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And you can see both guys bringing it pretty good in this one. 95 on one hand, 92 on the other. Now at the plate, Lance Parrish. He reached on a single in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. One run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. Heading out towards shallow right. Number 76 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Darrell Evans.
At the plate, Darrell Evans. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They lead it 1-0.
Leading off for the Cubs, third baseman, number 7.
Here comes the first pitch. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The batter, number 18.
Stepping into the box, number 18. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch on its way. Here's a high fastball that's fouled off to the right of the catcher here for strike one. Sent on the ground out to second. Whitaker scoops it up in time to first, and there are two away. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Now batting, Johnny Evers. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball one.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball two. Set to deliver on 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
So digging in now, Johnny Klein, man at first after the 2-out walk. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Evers, the runner at first with 2 gone. A ball and a strike. Klein, 30 years of age. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hops this one up. Bergman has a play, and that ends the inning. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. Home half of the 5th coming up. Tigers are out in front, 1-0. Ready now, Roberto Jones. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the 1st inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
First offering on its way.
Ball one.
Missed with a breaking ball. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The 1-1 is laid off for ball two. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. The 2-2 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Evers gonna have to hurry, and there's one away.
Up next for the Tigers, center fielder, Chet Lemon.
Digging in, Chet Lemon. First pitch of the at-bat. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
0-2, here it comes. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
At the plate, Dave Bergman trying to make it a 2-0 ball game by bringing home that runner from third. He's set. Here it comes. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. Fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Stepping in now, Juan Bernero, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Liner towards second. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. A ball ticketed for right center, but the ticket is revoked as he goes up to pull this one down. Back with more of Game 4 on MLB Network right after this. So here now is the pitcher, Carl Lund. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
The windup and the 0-1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, you know, AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
In now, Hoffman. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Sent on the ground out to second. Whitaker takes it in. On to first, and there were 2 down.
When the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Digging in once again, number 4. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Three and 1 to the Cubs left fielder. And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Coming to the plate now, number 76. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. Here's a strike. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And the runner back safely. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Keeping particularly close tabs on him. Now a big looping curveball in there for strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Lined but speared on a hop. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Cubs strand one. They're down 1-0. Ready for another chance? Lou Whitaker. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Lou Whitaker.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a line drive. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
The batter number 3, shortstop, Alan Trammell.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alan Trammell. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder has a beat on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, right fielder, Kirk Gibson.
In now, Kirk Gibson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1. The 1-0 home is taken high above the zone.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Popped him up. Chance trying to get there. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. So striding in, Frank Chance. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw.
And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle. Strike 1. Now the 2-1 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
So stepping in, number 7. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope, that's a ball.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
Now the 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. He's running. He swings and misses. Throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Chance stands at second with no outs. Oh, and ouch. That one drilled him. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, Dero. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Here comes the first pitch. And the runner's coming home. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll step on first himself to the out. Now in the box, Johnny Evers.
Second baseman, Johnny Evers.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Jones comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Johnny Klein.
Into the box now, Johnny Klein, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The 1-0. 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
2 balls and a strike. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I'm seeing him aim the ball right now, and that's a trap you fall into as a pitcher when you're not as confident in your stuff as you should be. You got to trust your stuff.
The 3-1 pitch down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he throws it away. He's in there at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in game 4.
Well, we've been treated to a neck-and-neck game so far, and the last thing anybody wants is for a misplayed ball to be the difference. But that's where we're at right now as the error leads to the go-ahead run.
Into the box, Carl Lund, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Two and one.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
And he lays off again, ball 3. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Way in front of that fastball.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. So it's 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on base. Bottom half of the inning here in Detroit. Get up and stretch. The Cubs lead this one 2-1. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Lance Parrish. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First offering on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. The 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. The 2-2 one more time. Hit high and deep to right center. Right fielder giving chase. 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Darrell Evans.
Into the box, Darrell Evans. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Hit out towards second. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Bob Wickert enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Wickert.
Standing in now, Roberto Jones. And that misses, ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Here it comes on 1-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Evans leads off first with 1 away. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Chet Lemon. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a breaking ball.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Two and one after the foul ball there. 2 out with a man at first. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Riding into the box, Dave Bergman. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Low with the splitter. Ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
The 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. They're down 2-1. Now Ron Gardenhire out on his way to confer with the home plate umpire as it looks as though he'll be motioning for the double switch here. Bill Shearer will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Martin Garvin will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Martin Garvin.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Hoffman. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there, and it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. The 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He'll try again. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Final line there for the Detroit starting pitcher. He really delivered a fantastic postseason performance. So striding forward now, number 4. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And that one stayed up a little high. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Now another 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, number 76. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Slow curveball at 74, in for a strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now, if I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Stepping in now, Frank Chance, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back. Pitch out. Nothing doing. A runner on first with 2 away. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-1 home. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Jack Taylor is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Jack Taylor.
Stepping in, Barton Garvin. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The 1-0. It's the bottom of the zone for a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The 1-2 is off the plate, up and away. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the 1st out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Ready once again, Lou Whitaker. Here comes the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. High fly ball out to deep right field. Going back is the right fielder, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up, but it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
Ready for another shot now, Alan Trammell. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. Whitaker, the runner at second with one away. Popped up. Back behind second. Evers will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
Right fielder.
Striding in once again, Kirk Gibson. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Two out here and a runner at second. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Has a look, now the pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. One left for Detroit. They still trail it here 2-1. A fitting shot there for the Motor City as we're set for action in the ninth inning of this one on MLB Network. Dave Rosa enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Striding in to start the ninth, Frank Chance, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The 1-1 home is a sinker that gets a swinging strike. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box now, number 7. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
3-1. Now the 3-2 pitch. Push softly over toward the right side. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
You know, it's funny, the first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right here. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he'll get back in safely. And another throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. And again a throw. Runner back safely. In now, number 18. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. One and 0 pitch on the way. Started that swing a bit too early. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? And there's out number 2.
The batter, second baseman, Johnny Evers.
The next Cub up, Johnny Evers. First pitch of the at-bat. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. The 1-2. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. Tapped out in front of home. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. They lead it 2-1. There's Joe Maddon up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Number 13 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 13. Now playing second base and batting in the 9th spot, number 8. Bill.
Leading off the inning, Lance Parrish, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Bottom of the 9th for the Tigers. Catcher.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1-2 to the Tigers catcher. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for two. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
Digging in and looking for more, Darrell Evans. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Parrish leads off second with nobody out. Hot shot down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming, and a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed, strike 3.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
He's set and the pitch. And that one just missed outside. One 0 count. Here it is. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 1 out and a runner on second base. And that misses as well. 3-0. Chet Lemon is on deck. One. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play. to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Standing in now, Chet Lemon, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. Parrish rounds third and is striding for home. And he is out at the plate as they cut down the tying run. And in a flash, this ball game is over. What a finish.
Man, oh man, what an amazing finish. I know it didn't work out, but I applaud them sending the runner right there. They needed a run to tie the game, and it was going to take a great play to get him, but that's just what happened. Wow, that was close, but the 1-run margin stands.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Chicago Cubs have evened up this World Series at 2 games apiece. Carl Lund pitches well enough to get the W. Juan Bernero pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.